Hey, babies. What's up, my darling MVPs, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hot. So guys, talking about the gist, I see they hot. After the diary session of the Shatoria pair, of course, this is a pair that has got people talking from day one because of how well they don't relate. So after they had their diary session, after Biggie had the conversation he had with them, I already discussed that, Biggie asking them to settle, asking them to understand each other, because whatever they do, they came in as a pair to this house, and if they need each other, it definitely means there is no one else you would need better than your pair. After Biggie tried to actually amend things with them, and seeing the way their reaction was in the diary room, in fact, the lady was actually the one with a brighter face. The guy's face was really not giving at all. We talked about that already. After the diary session, it was just trending, Sean and Victoria on the social space. People literally have a lot to say about them. So let's see some of those, and then you would also tell me which take do you accept, or then you tell me what you yourself think, your own perception about this too. While I get to hear yours, let's see what the social space is talking about them. Rainy Zion says, Sean looks is so disconnected. So this was what Rainy Zion had to say with their diary session. Obviously, it was so disconnected. Obviously, something is really going on. They are yet to come out correct on the actual reason they are actually this odd of a pair. Because you're supposed to take in somebody you're comfortable with as a pair. And then this person says, did this too? Okay, I'm going to skip that during the lockdown because it looks like they brought beef into the house. And then they said, this person said, looks like they did. Very awkward. I guess they are pretending. Pretending for what? That is the question. Comrade Artist said, nah, this pair is really weird. Like, people were really not happy. While they were watching the diary session, they were just pouring it out on X app. Izzy Barbie says, Sean and Victoria need to have an open conversation and find a way to forgive each other. The tension between them is palpable, and their lingering feelings are preventing them from moving forward. All right, Renee Zion said, finally, Victoria and Sean's diary session. I have been waiting for their session because I want to know what kind of friendship they have for them to be so close but yet look so far away from each other. Exactly. That is the perfect words. They are so close but far away. Like, what kind of bestie is this one that is giving something else? Like, they are literally giving like they don't even know each other. They are giving like they actually know each other during the 2 week stay. During their 2 week stay in the lockdown, for the lockdown, or how long did they even stay for the lockdown? That's why people have been sharing their old pictures, actually their old videos, and they were screenshotting pictures of them together and be like, truly these people knew each other, but whatever is going on with them, guys, I still insist, I think that gist of being an ex, I think there is a kind of truth about that word, because there is no smoke without fire, but as time goes on, we'll find out everything legit. We will. And then Comrade says, nah, okay, now this is cold. Biggie, unpair them for a day. Let's watch something. Akorede says, as in, there is absolutely no connection whatsoever between them at all. And you know why people are complaining like this? They did not just, like, it would have been different if they had met in the house and they just pair them in the house and they are not actually, going along or being together, or they are having issue. Of course, it's expected for people who barely know each other. But this one happened to be somebody you call your friendship, that you guys lied and said it was a bestie ship. For you guys to be far apart like this, you barely see the two of them together, except when they're trying to work on this tax. That's when you get to see them together, their wager tax. That is when you get to see them together because they have to work as a team. Even whilst they are together, you would also feel the coldness between the two of them. Alright, Sean and Victoria had, I'm gonna skip that, it means they had knacking during their lockdown period, and both of them didn't like the experience. Hence the tension and uncomfortableness. True life story. Okay. Okay, but definitely something is wrong somewhere. This thing is not just normal. Okay, Shatoria is giving online friendship. Victoria is just herself, very calm and composed. She doesn't force it like others. Omo is indeed giving online friendship for me. What Debasto said is the truth, because it's giving people who met online and then they are now getting to see each other in person for the very first time. Because this thing is not giving like people who have relationship outside. Shatorias are, okay, I'm not gonna call that. These are people's reaction. Like, people were like, how is this even possible? For people who chose themselves outside of the house to come play this game in the house, it's actually giving something is wrong somewhere. All right, this person said, it is so cold in the diary room. I am even freezing from here. And then also said, are they really friends? The reaction of being so cold in the diary room is because of it was the Shatoria session. This guy's face was so strong he could not even laugh. They have either dated before or friends with benefits before entering the house, hence the awkwardness. The body language sold them out. Exactly. That is where I'm coming from too. That's why I said I feel the story about being an ex is true. These people don't know themselves. You can't tell me nothing. This looks like couple counseling. Big Brother Naija page had to react on this one self. These are all the comments people were saying about our very own Shatoria pair. Sean, her really bottled up. I feel so bad that they are going through such bad times while others are enjoying their partners. They need to pay me for therapy. I am all okay in all the pairs. Then I've come into the diary room. This one talk like they are in a two separate room. I'm telling you, there was no vibe, there was no connection, there was nothing. It was just their eyes straight. They could not even, it was even the lady that is trying to look at the guy, but the guy is really not even in for it. It's giving the lady did something to the guy that we don't know about, not even in this house. Yes, not Biggie trying to force closeness between them. Their connection is so awkward, man. They will say the truth when it's time. Exactly. I also believe that. I said once the time is right, we're gonna hear the exact truth. Renny Zion says, so why Sean distance from Victoria is cause of immunity game. Cause she fell, he now feels Victoria might not be a good partner in terms of games. Like, really? I love how Victoria said he shouldn't take his doubts and put on her. See, that one is just an excuse that Sean had to use to cover whatever he's feeling up. Okay, Kylie says this one is therapy session. These two are going through a lot. Everyone in that house came in with someone they can genuinely bond with and share emotions with, except Sean and Victoria. Nampa says, at times when I feel down, I feel more comfortable going to Wani. I hope you all can hear silly lots. Now, because I told you guys they've been dragging Wani so much on the social space because of this relationship thingy. They've really been dragging her, because of why they felt like she's the one forcing herself on this ship, right? But now, after the diary session, you know, after all the conversation that they were having, and then this dude actually said that whenever he feels down, the person he goes to actually get some kind of his confidence back, get himself back, is Wani. Meaning that Wani is like his comfort place, which normally your pair is meant to be your comfort place, but it's not there for him and Victoria. So the Wani fans are like, okay, you see, for you guys that have been calling Wani names and all of that, hope you guys can hear that the feeling is mutual from Sean's end. Meanwhile, that's why I even said I think Sean has actually, liked Wani too. Okay, this person says you will, okay, that's Shatoria wake up a day before they come to Big Brother. That's what it's really giving. That's why I keep on saying, you see that story of X that I discussed with you guys, that somebody who know them, who actually allegedly he or she knows them. Okay, is a lady who said this one are trying. What the person said was, in case people who do not see that video, the person said, oh, whom are these ones trying to deceive? The two of you are ex. You now still accepted to join your ex on a show as this one. A lady who left you for someone else and still currently with that person is the person you're actually a pair with. Meaning that person is literally saying that Sean and Victoria they were dating before. Now they are currently ex, because Victoria left him for another guy, and Victoria is currently still with that guy, and Victoria was the same person who came to meet Sean for them to go for this season together. How can exes go in as a pair? When they were saying this gist already, the reason why I'm also doubting it is because of how would the current guy accept, that the lady go in with her ex. But whichever what, I don't know. I cannot even place my head or my hand on anything with this Sean and Victoria. But one thing I know for sure is the reason behind their brouhaha happened from outside, not from inside the house. It has nothing to do with Victoria fall during the attacks or whatever. There is something else attached to it. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Thank you so much for always sailing with me. Bye for now, babies.